what we are going to be looking at here now, we are looking at our alkenes, right? We are looking at our alkenes, right? Now, what is important about alkenes? Now, let's start back and refresh some of the few basic things about alkene. Is that firstly, your alkene consists of your general formula of CN. What? This is CNH, I think 2N, yes. And now, what else do you need to know about these alkene is that they consist of your suffix, and now the suffix of this particular in, it's going to be ENN, right? All right, okay. So which means now this is going to be same as now this is going to be same as ENE, right? Now that is going to be your alkene, which is going to be their suffix. Now, one thing that now you need to also take into cognizance about these particular alkenes is that they consist of the double bonds, right? They consist of the double bonds, and therefore if they consist of double bonds, basically these, we are saying these ones are the what? They are unsaturated, right? These are unsaturated hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons, because now these ones basically they consist of what? They consist of only double bonds in there. Are we fine, right? Now, and what else now can we do now? From here, I want us to to significantly learn about now some of the different examples that come with these ones, right? Now, for example, if let's say now we are saying now, for example, if let's say you are given that you are having this example, now here we want you to find out what is going to be the general formula and do the structural formula. Are we okay? And possibly we are going to learn about the condensed structure also. Now, if we start here, now what else can we have here? This is going to be given by C, right? Now, this particular thing is going to be given by C. This is going to be C. And now let's say I give you that you are having your ethene. All right, let's start with your ethene. Let's say you are having your ethene. Now, what is going to be the significant structure of your ethene? Now, your ethene is going to be given by C. This is going to be C, C, and then now remember, eth means what? Eth means two, right? Which means this, you are having two carbons. You are going to be having two carbons, and now these two carbons, they ENE means double bond, right? Which means consist of also your what? They consist of also your double bond, right? Which means all these will going to have what? The H here, the H here, and also the H here. Are we together? Now, basically, that is going to be your ethene, right? Now, if let's say we are now looking for the general, for the general formula for this particular thing. Now, the general formula, we are going to say, how many carbons do we have here? This is going to be the first carbon. This is the second carbon, right? So, which means this is going to be C2, and how many? The H, you are going to be have H4. Right now, that is going to be firstly this is going to be firstly your hydrocarbons. And what else now can you have here? Now, what else can you have in here? Now, for example, let's say you are having that you are given the second one. Let's say you are given now your propane, right? Let's say you are given your propane. Now, what is going to be your propene? I mean, your propene. Your propene, remember, prop means three carbons, And what else now can we have from here? If prop means three carbons, the next thing that we are going to be having here is that we are going to have this C. Now, this is going to be given by C, C and C, which is going to be what? And then this is going to consist of what? This is going to consist of our double bond in here. And now this one is going to be given by what? This double bond, or this hydrogen here. And then here, let's see, this is significantly, this is going to be H. This is going to be our H is also the hydrogen compounds, right? Or the hydrogen atoms, right? So now basically this one is going to be bonded like this. Now, and if you can determine its general formula, the general formula of it, it's going to be same as what? How many carbons do we have here? You're having three carbons. The hydrogens, how many do you have? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is going to be 6. Now, if let's say we are saying now write down the condensed structure of this. Now, basically a condensed structure, it is a structure that do not necessarily show lines, right? So basically this is going to be the molecular formula that shows, no lines. So what is going to be that condensed structure here? Now the condensed structure of this can be, significantly written as what? This is H, what? This is going to be CH2 with your double bond here. And now this is going to be your CH. And what else now can you take out here? Then this is C, then this is CH3. Out again. Now that can be, rather this can be regarded as your what? This can be regarded as your general formula for this particular thing. Are we together? Now, if we move swiftly along, right? Now, let's move swiftly along to the next thing. Now, when we move to the third one, right? If we move to this third one, what is it that we are going to do now? Now, from here, if we can say now, for example, here, what is it that we are going to have? Let's say we are given an example that now this is going to be your but A. Now, there's something very important that I want us to discuss here, right? Now, remember here, you can be given what? You can be given, let's say, firstly, you are given but. This is one, this is going to be the in, right? But one in, and then you are given the second one, which is but two in, right? Now, probably you are wondering in terms of, what is this? Now, basically, now remember, what is the significance of these dashed lines and everything like that? Let's find out in terms of what is the significance of that. Now, if you want to find the significance of that, remember we have this law that basically governs how we name our hydrocarbons, right? So basically we have the law that, help us to understand how do we, govern this. Now we have this, which is regarded firstly as our stem. We have this as a stem, right? And the stem basically tells you in terms of what? The stem tells you in terms of the number of carbons. This gives you what? This gives you your carbons, right? The carbons, which means this is going to be the number of carbons. Now, these two, the significance of these two is that now this particular two is going to show you, or rather is going to tell you in terms of what? This particular two is going to tell you in terms of where do you find your what? This going to tell you where do you find what? The position. This is going to be the position of your what? Of your functional group. And this is going to be the position of your functional group. And now this ENE, what is the significance of this? Now, the significance of this ENE now, this is going to give you now the homologous series, right? This is going to give you the homologous, homologous series. Out again. Now, this is going to be the significance of all these particular things, right? And now that we understand these things, now I want us to now, try and draw the structures of all these. Now, which means firstly, if we can look at the first one, let's just let me just use this color now. For that particular first one, you're going to have how many C's? Obviously, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons, right? Now, therefore, where are you going to find? Remember, we're doing this first one. Where are you going to find now your what? Your double bond. Remember, your double bond can either be found this side or that side. And remember, whenever you are naming this, you start in the side where you find your functional group first, right? So which means if the double bond, let's say it was this side, it was still going to be same as one but one in, which means now when reading this particular compound, you're going to start from here and move in this direction, right? So now this is going to be now the C, right? And also the other significant C, and also the other ones now, right? So basically now this is going to be how this is going to look like. This is going to be your H. This is going to be your H. This is going to be your H. You see? Now this is going to be the H that are going to be given by these ones, right? Now that is going to be your but one in, right? Now that is going to be the significance of your but one in. And what else now can you take out from here? What else now can we, take out from here? Let's say now we are looking at the second one, right? Let's say now we are looking at the second one. And before we do that, let's just write down the general formula. Now, what is going to be the general formula? This is going to be C. How many C's do you have? You're having 4 carbons. And what else do you have here? Now, from here, how many hydrogens do you have? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Let's see, which means there's something that it might have been wrong here. Let's see how many you are supposed to have. 8 carbons. Let's see, this is 1, 2, 3. Agree? And then what else now we are having? This is going to be 1. Oh, yes, there is it. There is it. Right? Then this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 5. This is, and this is going to be 5. Then this is 6. Then this is going to be particularly 7. And then what else now are we going to have? Which means this we are going to have H's that are going to be 8 altogether. And let's see the significance here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons bonded here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes, I found this one. This is the one that is giving us problem here. This one is not supposed to be here. Now, so basically, this is how you're going to write your your but1 in altogether. Now, let's see now if now we are doing our number 2. Let's just make up some space here so that we can write down the second, but2 in. Now, your but2 in, how is this going to be, significantly look like? Now, your but2 in, now this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Now, what else now are you going to have? Now, but2, which means it's going to be bonded with the second carbon, right? Now, this is going to be found in here, right? Now, right? So, because the double bond is bonded with the second carbon, okay. And now, which means this is going to be 1 bond here, then this is going to be obviously 3 here, and then here you're already having 3, you're only going to have 1, and then here you're already having 2, you're only going to have this. Let's cancel this one is not going to be here. And then now what else you are going to have? This is going to be the other things that you're having. This is H, this is H, this is H, this is going to be your H, and this is going to be also significantly your H, and then these are going to be the other hydrogens that are going to be bonded. And now if you calculate, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 carbons, which means now if you write the general formula for this is going to be your C4, and then this is going to be your H. What else now are you going to have? This is going to be the hydrogens are going to be 8, right? So basically that is going to be the general formula for that. Okay. Now let's say you are looking now for the condensed structure for this. The condensed structure for this particular thing, it's going to be given by what? The first one is CH3. What else are you going to have? CH3 bonded with your CH. And then now this is going to be the double bond, and then the CH again. And what else? This is going to be the C and the H3 altogether. Now this is going to be the significance of these other thingings. All right, hopefully this makes sense to you, and you are now understanding in terms of what was required of you here. I think from now let's just stop here as far as these as far as these alkenes are concerned. Thank you very much.